Hey there, it's Eric with Peachtree Classic Cars in a 1957 Chevrolet 3100 series 5-window truck. This is a super cool kind of a rat rod style, shop truck style truck, lowrider truck, kind of a combination of all those things. Great patina on the inside with a 350 V8, 700 R4 automatic transmission, power steering, disc brakes. We're going to take it for a drive, and the key is actually down here. Great little cam in it. Truck drives really straight down the road. It is a loud truck inside, very kind of rat roddy, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Love trucks like this. Loud, you're gonna get a lot of attention in a truck like this. You're gonna burn the tires all the way up the road. Great sounding exhaust, and just a beast. And she's still cold, so she'll level out a little bit. I just put some exhaust manifold dressing on here, and that's what's smoking. So I don't know if you've ever heard of this stuff. It's called Calyx, C-A-L-Y-X. It's an exhaust manifold dressing, and you put it on your old manifolds and it makes them look brand new. The only thing is that the last time I put this on, which was about 2 days ago, I did not crank it up and let it bake on. So now it is smoking a little bit. So that's what the smoke is. The engine does not smoke at all. Just want to be super clear on that. This thing is a beast. 4-core aluminum radiator. Nice looking engine. You know, valve covers and air cleaner that's nice and clean. Power steering, power disc brakes, and nice clean inner fender wells. As far as when I say clean, I mean rust-free is what I mean. Firewall is rust-free. I actually really like that blue color too. And yeah, really cool shop truck, rat rod style truck here. It does have a little bit, just like these old trucks sometimes do, pushing the hood down the way the springs are. Sometimes gets it setting up a little bit more than you'd want it to. And but the springs are working at least, which is a nice thing. So staggered wheels, I believe they're 9s in the back, 8s in the front, or 9.5s in the back, 8s in the front. Tires have good tread, or at least I can tell from the front. Tires have good tread on them. This thing sits nice and level, and it's really kind of a, almost, I would say, almost a low rider stance. It's definitely lowered, and this truck hauls ass. I mean, it's loud. It's meant to be seen in. Got a few spots here and there. Overall, the body is actually fairly straight. We got a, you know, pressure treated wood bed in the back. The sides panels here are fairly straight going down. Taking a look, a couple little spots of rust there on the bottom of the cab. Bottoms of the doors are fairly solid. There's a few little spots there. But you know, I mean, this is a kind of a rat, it's supposed to be kind of a rat rod or like a shop truck. It's actually got a fairly straight body, and I don't think it would take much to take this truck if you wanted to and put a nice paint job on it. Although I personally wouldn't want to do that. I love these kind of trucks. I see the value in the fact that the paint is faded and there's a patina on them, and that there's just so much kind of character in the imperfections. I guess just like a human being. So, a little bit of Bondo there on the bottom of the cab corner. That's pretty common. People like to do that, you know, but I'm not saying it's right, but people like to do it. The truck could really use some weather stripping. It's got the, well, I guess it's got this weather stripping around the door, but it's a little old and not sealing up perfect. So in other words, that's part of the reason why the truck is a little bit loud inside too. It's missing the window track over here. The window does roll up and down, as you can see, and it's got good glass in it, but you know, it's a little bit off track, as you can see, like right there. See if I can get the camera to adjust. There we go. A little off track, see? So just stuff like that that you're going to end up having to mess with. This is an irreplaceable dash. I mean, just this natural patina. It's never been repainted since it was original. You know, newer steering column in it with the Chevelle steering wheel. It's got newer carpet in it. It may have had a different shifter and been moved because there's a little cut right there. But it's still very presentable. And a very presentable interior too. No rips or tears in the seat. There's no headliner present. The lights do work. I don't think that the turn signals work. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's a auxiliary fan. If you want to turn the auxiliary fan on. Underneath the truck, like I said, getting down here real low, this cab corner. Oh man, it is boiling hot today in the Atlanta area. It's 105 degree heat index. That inner cab corner right there actually looks pretty good. Floor pans, and I'm laying down on my back here. There's some rust in these step ups. You can see right there a few rust spots. I'm trying my best, but with it being lowered, it's hard to be underneath here. So just want to try to do everything I can to show what the underneath of this truck looks like. And that floor pan actually doesn't look so bad. You can see the new wood back there. It's got a new Flowmaster exhaust. Oh man. Inner fender well, front and back of that driver's side rear. Try and get the camera to adjust. It's a little bit tough with it being so bright outside. I really love trucks like these. They're so much fun to drive, and they're just, you know, it's different. A lot of guys have their polished, you know, polished trucks, and those are cool, and there's definitely a place for them. Little spot of rust right there. Man, there's something cool about something that's not polished, and just, you know, this is just like an old school Harley Davidson truck that this would make a great kind of, that's what I think. Or I love to put like the old school, like 1930s Indian motorcycles logo on the side of a truck like this. And I just never been painted. You know, the patina you see, it's just irreplaceable. And if I was choosing between a show truck and a truck like this, I would personally choose a truck like this. Or I'd choose the show truck if they were free, and I'd sell it, and then I'd buy a truck like this. I'm kind of joking, but under the other side here, and it is just so hot. I cannot stand to be on the ground for very long. So anyways, there you have it. 1953 Chevrolet 3100, a 5-window truck, which you can't go wrong with. The value in this truck is awesome. If I was keeping this truck, I like to say this, a lot of people always call and ask the question, so I answer it on the video. What would you do if it was yours, or what would you do if you were keeping it? I'd put some new weather stripping in it. I'd replace the window felts and get those lined in. I'd put a stereo system in it and maybe dyno at the floor to make it just a little quieter. And then I'd drive the hell out of this thing. I mean, we're talking about everything I just mentioned is $300 or $400 worth of stuff. I would not do very much to this truck. I would just drive it and enjoy it.